Hi, my name is Jeannie, and this is the podcast Dreams to Reality. So, for today, I will be teaching a modality or a technique that I've been using for a while, and I've been using it on and off. Um, so, it's called the mental bank ledger. So, I used the mental bank ledger like sometime in 2018, and I got really good results from it. And I did it for almost a year. And then I just started traveling, started earning more. And then because, life happened, like COVID happened, so I stopped. And then I tried to pick it up again sometime in 2020, 2021. And at that time, I was able to attract like a better paying job. And then I thought it was a coincidence. And then I stopped the mental bank ledger. So I decided to continue doing the mental bank ledger because I've gotten really good results with it. So I'm going to be, so this is not my, what you call that? This is not my teaching. It is, or it was taught by John Kappas. So he's deceased now, but he has a son named George Kappas who's continuing his work. So he actually created the first hypnosis college in America. And I think it's somewhere in California. So he started it in I think the late 80s, some like several years ago. And at that time, that was very like not a lot of people. Actually, he was the first one, but in terms of hypnosis and self-help, it was available to some Americans before, but it actually went mainstream like maybe within the past 10, 15 years that it became mainstream, like the self-help, hypnosis, subconscious reprogramming and everything. Um, but anyway, I'll be teaching you the basics of the mental bank ledger, and it is still best to get the mental bank ledger itself. And I will post a link. I'm an affiliate, so if you buy it, I earn money from it. Sharing is caring. And then I will also post a link of Success is Not an Accident, which is the book that, you know, created, like the book that talks about the mental bank ledger. So John Kappas, so he's a hypnotist, and he decided to create the mental bank ledger because he realized that some of his clients, they were getting help with hypnosis, but he needed something that they can do every day. And sometimes when you do big work like hypnosis, you change your subconscious reprogramming, the resistance is also like big as well. So you do something big, you change something huge in your life, sometimes the resistance can be huge as well. So he decided that, why not create a system that will somehow train the subconscious mind to talk, or not not to talk, but to think in terms of money, in terms of earning and doing it on a daily basis. So we all know the symbol for money is the dollar sign, or the Australian dollar if you're in Australia, Canadian dollar, the British pound, the yen in Japan, and everywhere else, there's always like a denomination that represents it. So he realized that if you just keep on writing down the denomination every day and then adding money to your mental bank, your mental, like your subconscious mind account, and doing it consistently day in, day out, just adding, using calculations, you can actually eventually in theory arrive at a higher income after doing it for a while. So his promise is that if you keep on doing this and you reach a certain amount of like it's like make believe money at first, but because your subconscious mind doesn't know what's reality from fantasy, it will somehow, that's why visualization works. It will somehow um eventually, it's somehow you're influencing your subconscious mind and even your conscious mind to work towards that amount that you keep on writing down day in and day out. And the thing why I like about what I like about this is I always like scripting. So I incorporate it with my scripting process. I have my own scripting process. If you're interested, I'll provide the link below. I have like a dreams to reality daily journal and I've been using it. I'm enhancing it. Like by next year, I'll have another version of it. So I use scripting and I added the mental bank ledger because it's fun and it makes me think about like, oh, what happened today? What's the good thing that happened today? Did I get a freebie? Did I earn money today? Or, any positive things that have happened. And it's kind of hard to explain that's my dog, by the way. I think he wants to make whoa, there he goes. So he's baking. Let's let him. So anyway, he's making an appearance. Anyway, it's kind of hard to explain the mental bank ledger unless you actually do it. So the way I can explain it in a very easy manner is that the more you do it, the more you influence your subconscious mind. And it's like at you pay yourself like sort of like fictional money or money that in theory doesn't exist, but since your subconscious mind, you can train your subconscious mind in terms of like, you know amount of money, like it just gradually sort of guides your subconscious mind to see opportunities or to act on certain ways in which you can actually arrive at that amount eventually. So I'm going to start and I'm going to share my screen because there's a lot. Okay, I don't know which screen I'm going to share. There's really a lot. I think that's it. This is it. Okay. Okay, since there's a lot. Okay. So hopefully you can see this. So I like using Notepad because I tried using the whiteboard and it doesn't work. So there are elements to the mental bank ledger. There's the contract, there's the value event, the bonus event, the yearly annual income, the mental bank goal, the mental bank balance, and your real income. So I'm going to break it down. So basically, we're going to start with your goal. What is your goal? So there's he created a happiness goal, prosperity goal, and what was the other one? I think the other one was success goal. So you can just work on one goal. Maybe you just want a prosperity goal for now. You can just work on that, or you can be more global. As for me, I'm more global because like, you know, I have health goals as well under my happiness goal, and like, you know, my author business on the success goal. Prosperity is my coaching business. So I have like different goals and that I like to work on, but I have a main goal basically, but I still want to sort of get paid for the other things that I'm doing as well. So you start with your success goal. So what is your success goal? Let's say your success goal. I'm going to use myself as an example because usually I do this in coaching sessions, but I'll just do it on myself. Let's say I want to be an author. So author business, right? Successful author. So that's my success goal. So what are the action steps in order to be a successful author? Write books, market books. Sorry. Those are the action steps. What else? Hire editors. So marketing books could be, Amazon ads. So I'm gonna like add sub goals to it, like Amazon ads. What else? TikTok, Instagram. Um, what else? Email marketing and hire editors. And what else? I think that's it. Hire a book coach. So those are the action steps. And the happiness goal, of course, is healthy weight, eat healthy. So eat healthy. Also mental wellness as well. So socialize, do things that I love, hiking, prosperity goal. So my prosperity goal is actually to also grow this coaching business that I have, coaching business. So what are the steps for my coaching business? It is making YouTube, making TikTok videos, and what else? Marketing, podcasting, etc., etc. So these are just examples. So your success goal could be, if you are, let's say, a businessman right now, businesswoman, or you're into real estate, maybe, get more leads, market yourself. What else? Attend seminars, everything related to your business. You write it down. You write down the action steps and how you can build it up. And your happiness goal could be, let's say you're single or you're married, like go out on dates with your husband or go on a trip, so, or join a club together, things like that. And then your prosperity goal could be build up your retirement account and stuff like that. Depends on you. So the reason why I want you to break them down is because we will add a value to all of our goals. So now we're going to go to your real income. Let's say your real income right now is, let's say it's 50,000 a year, right? So double of that is your mental bank goal, meaning this is your goal, is to double your real income to 100,000. And this is just an example. It could be in Philippine pesos. You could have it could be your yearly income could be 100,000 pesos, and double of that is your mental bank goal, which is 200,000 pesos. So you can put a P there instead of a dollar amount. And anyway, the mental bank balance is times 4 of your mental bank goal. So times 4 is 400. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I think someone's like messaging me somewhere. Okay. So someone's posting. Yeah, I was supposed to have a coaching right now. But anyway, so 400,000. So the premise is you pay yourself like a mental bank balance, and eventually, I know, you pay yourself a mental bank money or something. You pay yourself an amount, and then you add them up, And when you keep on doing this day in and day out, so you do it every day, and you reach 400,000, in theory, you will double your actual yearly income and come up with your mental bank goal of $100,000. So that is the premise. And how do you do that? You do that by creating value events. So this is where your goals come into place. So let's see. Remember that we wrote down your goals and your action steps, so they become the value events. So you will pay yourself like fictional money. We call it a mental bank money, or mental bank balance. You pay yourself for doing your goals or doing the action steps related to your goals. So let's say, and before I pay myself, so you have to have a value event, which is an hourly. So the value events are your goals, and you pay yourself hourly or fixed, or the bonus events. So, or double your hourly. So how do you get to the hourly? So you get to the hourly by, so this is your mental bank balance, right? So you just move 3 decimal places to the left side, and that you pay yourself $100 an hour. And the fixed, instead of paying yourself hourly, you're just going to say, you know what, it's kind of hard to quantify doing that. I'll just pay myself a fixed amount. And the bonus events are double your hourly or fixed rate, which is 200. Okay. So let's say your mental bank goal is 300,000, right? So move 3 decimal places to the left, and you get $300 an hour, and so on and so forth. And let's say if it's 400,000, $400 an hour. So it depends on what your mental bank goal is. Again, the mental bank goal is double of your real income, your annual income, double your real annual income. Because we want to double your yearly annual income by doing the mental bank ledger activity. And okay, so now we have the value events. What we're going to do is we're going to add an amount. So writing books, of course, you can write a book per hour. In my case, I have to write every per hour. But marketing books, you don't have to do it in an hour. Maybe I'm just going to pay myself a fixed rate of maybe 100 every time I send out an email or every time I do a TikTok. So TikTok could be 30 minutes, 5 minutes. Amazon ads too, making ads could be, it doesn't take an hour. So I do a fixed $100 goal. But there are bonus events, which are like, you have to double your fixed amount or your hourly income. Because they're hard to do, and it takes a lot of effort. For me, hiring a book coach or working with a book coach, it takes a lot from me. It takes a lot of energy for me. And then I'm taking time away from writing my book. So it better be worth it. So I pay myself 200 maybe per hour or fixed rate, But it could also be that maybe making marketing books is harder for me to do. So instead of paying myself $100, I pay myself double. So basically the gist is you pay yourself an hourly amount for your value events or your action steps. or you pay yourself a fixed amount, or you pay yourself a bonus event, double of your fixed or hourly. So the premise is you pay yourself double if that action step or value event is hard for you to do. So let's say you are a telemarketer and doing cold calls is very hard for you. Let's say, calling people up or inviting people to an event. You're an event organizer or whatever, or you own a business and you hate investor meetings. So you pay yourself double your hourly, because like that takes a lot from you and that's something you resist more. Okay. And so you can also pay your happiness goal as well. Pay yourself for healthy weight, eating healthy. So of course you can't pay yourself per hour on eating healthy because you can just eat healthy, multiple times in a day. So you can either, if it's hard for you to do, you can you can pay yourself double the amount. You can pay yourself a fixed rate. So socializing, you can pay yourself just a fixed rate, or you can pay yourself hourly. Hiking, if that's something that is good for your mental well-being, you can pay yourself, double probably if it's hard for you to take a break from work. Or you can pay yourself hourly, or you can pay yourself like a fixed goal or something. So I guess you get the gist of it. So now we're going to the contract part. So the thing about the mental bank ledger is that we have to use our handwriting. So we have to write them down every day. And when you start the mental bank ledger, you have to create a contract. So, and this contract, the copy of this contract will be in, the mental bank ledger. You can buy the mental bank ledger, or you can buy the book, Success is Not an Accident by John Kappas. Do whatever you want, but I suggest you buy those books because what I'm providing is just general overview. And of course, maybe you'll learn from this and just use this, but I really want you to read the book as well and then refer to this video. So, contract. So the contract is you have to write a contract and you have to follow the script, which is and write your name in longhand, agree on this day of, so the actual date, to rewrite my mental bank script to arrive at a yearly income of, and we discussed that already, 100,000. This amount will represent 25% of my mental bank balance, which will be this one. So remember, when you keep on adding all the value events, and you reach times 4 of your mental bank goal, supposedly, as if by magic, that's the premise of this mental bank ledger, as if by magic, but it's not really by magic because your subconscious mind works this way. You will actually reach your mental bank goal, which is double your actual real income. So I will arrive at this amount by paying myself a base amount of, so it could be $100 per hour, $200, $300, as discussed earlier. Listed below with varying amounts for special activities listed. So remember, these are our value events. We paid ourselves money. And then, so you have to write it down because you can't just like suddenly decide like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna pay myself like $200 just because I feel like it. No, you have to write actual, like, I will pay myself this much amount of money for doing these things, and it's going to be an hourly rate, a fixed rate, or a bonus event, or I'm going to pay myself double. So now that you have the contracts in place and you have everything, your goal set and your value event set, you are going to start the day by writing the actual ledger. So it starts with the date. So you write down the date, and you always write down every day in your own handwriting the mental bank goal. And then you start adding the value events. Let's say, you ate healthy today. Let's say, and it's a fixed rate of 100. And let's say you went hiking today, and you decided like hiking is like maybe an hourly for you, and you hiked 2 hours. So now you have 3 hours. So you start with $300. So at the end of the day, you will write in your own handwriting, as of today, write the date. I have earned and accumulated a mental bank balance of $300. And then you write your signature. So you write your signature. Okay. And there's a thing called a mental bank happening, and there's the affirmations. So the mental bank happening, you also do this every day as well. So you may not notice it on day 1, but you'll notice it on day 2, day 3. You're just going to write down the nice things or the wonderful things that happen to you. And, since I started the mental bank balance or the mental bank ledger, I actually started getting freebies. So it's almost every day now. Like one time I got free honey, free water, discount. So you write down the things that happened to you that were like really surprising. It doesn't have to do anything with getting freebies or getting money. It could just be, someone complimented me today, or I got what else? I got a great deal or something, a discount. Anything that is not ordinary, something that's nice, something that happened to you that was surprising in a good way. And then every day you write your affirmation. So I'll come back and do this whole thing in a year, because I think in the book, the affirmations, there's you actually make investments as well. So you actually invest when you start earning with the mental bank ledger. You actually start like making investments, like invest your mental bank balance. But that's like after you've done this for a year. So instead of doing that, you're just going to do your daily affirmations. Let's say you really want to be a successful realtor, or maybe you're selling cars. I am the most successful car dealer in my dealership, etc., etc. So you write it down in your own handwriting as well. You can write the same affirmations day in, day out, or every day, or you can switch it up. As for me, I do it every day, the same thing basically, because that's my goal, and repetition actually helps with your subconscious mind. I'm going to be teaching this again. And because every time I find that I'm teaching it, I condense it more and I'm better at teaching it, and I get better and better at actually explaining it. So I've been using this now for maybe almost 2-3 months, and I always do this. So when are you supposed to do the mental bank ledger? It's ideally at night. 30 minutes before you go to sleep. In my case, it's really impossible for me to do that. So I do it at least upon waking up, because it's really a habit for me already to do my scripting in the morning. So this one is easier. So at least 30 minutes after waking up, because your subconscious mind, not subconscious mind, yeah, your subconscious mind is more impressionable at that time. 30 minutes before going to sleep, 30 minutes after waking up, or your conscious mind is also like not guarded. So which means you can like go in your subconscious mind and reprogram it. So yeah, let me know your successes with this one, your success with the mental bank ledger. Please do get the book. It will help a lot. And as I said, I'm an affiliate. I earn every time you click on it. But that's a good deal because you're learning about the mental bank ledger for free. I'm sharing my knowledge and just sharing to you what really works for me and what I've been using. And thank you very much for watching. And okay, I'll be stopping sharing. I'll be doing more episodes related to this one, but I really, really love this. I love the mental bank ledger, and it's just, it complements my daily scripting, and I love scripting as well. And yeah, email me at homeofgenie@gmail.com if you want to be, if you have, if you're a coach as well, if you're in self-help, if you're an author and you want to be interviewed, or email me if you have any success stories, homeofgenie@gmail.com, with regards to the mental bank ledger, or just email me if you have questions, or if you also have suggestions. I'm available on YouTube. I'm also available on Spreaker and everywhere where podcasts are available. And the name of my podcast is Dreams to Reality. But for today, I'm teaching the mental bank ledger. So I'm available on YouTube as well. And do visit my store, stan.store/mysticgenie88. I do teach a lot of things there. Things like I'm a certified hypnotist, and my products are there. I have journals. I love journaling. I really love journaling, and I have hypnosis classes there, or hypnosis, not classes, but recordings, and also have courses there on create the love that you desire and create the money that you desire. So it's all there. stan.store/mysticgenie88. Thank you very much for watching, or if you're listening to this on a podcast, thank you very much for listening. Until next time.